Hello, this is Vince from MTLFREETV. I just want to go on a little bit of a rant because today hasn't really been a good day. I have, if we're gonna start from the beginning, the MTLFREETV company is I resell boxes, right? If you go onto my website mtlfreetv.com, you'll see that I have boxes there. It's not. I'm not going to hide it at all. It is a bit more expensive than than certain places. I sell legit boxes. They're not clones or anything like that. But I get dumped on all the time because hey, you know what? I can get my box cheaper on Amazon, on Alibaba, or AliExpress, or eBay, or whatever. A lot of people don't realize, you know what? Even at the boxes that I sell, even if it's $40, $50 more, if you break your box, you bring it back to me. If you have a question, you call me. So customers will call me directly. They'll email me. They have a platform. I have the MTLFreeTV, the repository. I have the installer. I have the something else that's coming up. I have a lot of things that are in place. But even at that, I still kind of give back because, the videos that I do are pretty much one size fits all. You don't have to actually purchase a box from me to be enough benefit to go into my videos, watch my videos, and benefit from there. So just on that end, I think I'm a little bit nicer than a lot of the other resellers or, that are out there on the market. The prices that I offer are pretty reasonable. And, even if, let's say, I charge $200, $300 more, which isn't the case, at the end of the day, I think we can all come to agreement that, I shouldn't be the bad guy. You know what? We have, here in Canada, we have Bell, we have Videotron, Shaw, in the UK, there's Sky. In the States, Comcast, DirecTV, all those things. They charge people $200, it could be anywhere from $100 to $200 a month for services that you can get within Kodi for free. So at the end of the day, you know what? The little charge that you're paying in extra, whether you get it from me or you get it from where or however you do it, the goal is to save money, right? And no matter how you go about it, that's the way it is. But I digress on all that. It's just basically to show that, I have a repository that's open to everybody, right? Some people wouldn't even consider to purchase from me, and you know what? I understand that, and that's perfectly fine. I have a repository that's open. But the issue what's been going on is that over the past couple of days or the past couple of months, which, you know what? I'm going to take that on my back, there's been a massive amount of abuse that's been going on to the repository. And that's going to have to stop. That's why that's kind of the point of this video. It was a little bit of a rant to mention that too, but that's one of the biggest thing right now is that I'm letting everybody know, I'm putting people on notice that this is going to stop. If you look here, this is the months of usage. I've had the repository for about a year now, and if you go through, at one point there was 1 million gigs used in a single month. If you go into the repository, there is not one file that could be any bigger. At the worst, 10 megabytes. So for anyone to be downloading more than, for them to even download 1 gig at 10 megabytes at a time is extreme. So whether it's going to be me closing down the repository permanently, reverting it back to a private repository, which I originally had, and then I decided to open it up to everybody, or I start banning IP addresses, this is something that's going to have to be done. I don't really ask for donations. I don't expect people to pay for, it balances out with what what I make in the sales and stuff like that. I might mention here and there that if you're going to purchase a box, consider me, t-shirts and stuff like that, but I at the end of the day, I don't expect anybody, because at the end of the day, everybody's looking out for their best interest, right? More or less. So I don't expect that, but I do expect some sort of basic amount of respect. And whether it's most likely, I don't think it's the basic person that's doing this. Fingers crossed. I think maybe it might be another company or something. There's no reason for anybody to be grabbing over 1 million gigs. And even me myself, I benefit from the repository. Obviously, I don't even think I've pulled maybe 2 gigs or 3 gigs in a month of stuff. So it's gonna have to stop. I don't know why it's getting to this point. I've put a block on the repository for today while I could filter out and figure out. I'm working with the hosting company to figure out what we can do and how we can go about finding a solution to try to reduce the amount, because the ultimate what's going to happen is I'm going to lose my website, and there's no way I'm going to lose my website over a few. So the few is going to cost it for everybody. So like, I understand that there's videos out there on YouTube that are linking to my to my repository, and you know what, that's great. I do not, that's totally fine. I know a lot of people do videos based on my repositories, and I see it out there. Whether I get credit or not, that's totally fine. But I don't want abuse to happen. I don't want somebody, like building their servers around, or hot linking directly, because that's what I'm gonna be stopping that. So the hot linking, the directing, the traffic redirection through my website or through the repository is gonna have to stop. And that's pretty much it. Like, I don't want to go into a long rant, but it really upset me today that I'm looking here, and I'm trying to do something nice for people, and then there's some people trying to take advantage of that, and it's going to be detrimental to my company. So if I'm to lose my company, or not my company, but if I lose my website, that's the bulk of my service, and then somebody else is probably just going to shrug and then just go somewhere else and just start to feed off someone else. That's not going to work, and that's not going to happen. So, if just fair warning, if you're doing it, or if this is happening, cut it out, because I'll figure it out, because I have the information here. I'm really good with technology, and I'm I know how to code and stuff like that, so I'm not too bad at all of this, and I'll figure it out. But it has to stop. Pass it around, pass around, talk, leave a comment, let me know if you see anything, because it's not even a threat or anything like that. I'm just going to cut it off, whether I block IP addresses, I turn off the whole repository, I do something like what I'm doing right now, is I'm just blocking all the links or everything. Something has to change, because there's no way, no how I'm going to lose my website, or I'm going to lose what I've built, because some people are being greedy. That's it. That's all.